deal with that. And I know I'm not in the mafia life. I know that. But Junior went and wore a wire against his father-in-law, a guy who he looked up to as a father.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got a special guest joining me. Give me 1 second. Hope everyone's having a great day. Got a lot of great things to tell you guys. And let me bring my guests on. Sonny Grasso.
Wow.
What's up,
Holy
Sonny?
shit. What's up, brother?
Oh, I got the wrong background on. Jewelry for sale. We all know what that's about, right? Oops.
You have a watch?
Nah, someone I know has one though. Yeah, he says it's not the same one. Yeah, you already got rid of that one, right?
Right? Hey, Tommy.
Too funny.
Rah, rah, full green light. Hello. Hi, Mo. I'm
What's
sorry,
good,
Maureen.
everybody?
Look.
Hope you guys
Staxx.
are all having a great day. We got a lot of
Look
people in the house.
Look what the Pink Panther just wrote.
Sonny Grasso, let's go.
No, up a little higher. Staxx is officially a movie star. Huge congratulations.
Yeah, a lot of big things going on. If you guys didn't see, I got a role in a movie, and it was all over the news the last couple days. We spent the whole weekend shooting, and it's an incredible experience. There's a lot more to get done, but there's a lot I can't talk about, but I can talk about a little bit. And shout out to Paulie Papaluzzo, and Dana. Shout out to Dana, Paulie, Steve, new member. Thanks for getting the membership. There's a lot of content that's going to be going on. And Pej, congratulations. Thank you. Thomas, what's good? I took care of that thing for you. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. There's a lot more that needs to be done. Don't worry. We're going to handle it one step at a time. Here, let's play.
You know, when somebody says that to you, you're supposed to say, which thing? The first thing or the second thing?
Yeah, or the last thing. Here, we'll watch this real quick.
Oh,
You
cool.
can see me right in the beginning.
3, 2, action. Lights, cameras, Connecticut.
There he is.
Portofino's restaurant and bar in New Haven.
With a silencer.
Yep.
Director and lead actress Dana Wine says it's an action movie.
Truckload was intercepted by the Russian Mafia, and so the cartel.
Oh, she's the director. Cool.
Shout out to Mike.
Their money.
Boom.
Shout out to Jose.
Wine is a Connecticut native, as are cast members from areas including Monroe, Bridgeport, and Bristol. They're all supporting Connecticut's tourism and movie business. Yeah.
And I don't feel like there's enough film in Connecticut. Everything's either New York or Boston.
Robert Maiano.
It's nice to have something here.
Along with Portofino's, we're told the filming schedule includes scenes at a house in Monroe and a Toyota dealership in Wallingford.
We've gotten a lot of locations that I thought are just
That's Paulie.
that people just don't usually get for a movie.
The people here are so.
Shout out to Devin.
There he is.
So it's just great people here in Connecticut.
Thanks, Rara.
Wine says she hopes to release Nadia's request in the next 6 to 12 months. No word yet on where you'll be able to watch the film.
I'm proud to be able to bring this to Connecticut.
That's good.
That looks really cool. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
And we both love Portofino's.
Oh, yes.
This is a good spot to be.
No, it's the second food story of the day.
I know, and now we're both really.
It's a pretty dope experience, man, to be a part of that.
That was cool. Were those two guys fighting over you?
Huh?
Were those two guys fighting over you?
Nah, man. No, I can't really tell you the plot or anything.
No, I know.
Hope you're watching now, Gene, you prick. Hey, let them keep talking, man. That's all they do is talk. They ain't about action. They're not about handling business. They're a bunch of rat losers. And that's all they'll ever be. But that's okay. You know, that's okay. It's what they are. They can't admit what they are. So they want to play these gangster roles online. But hey, that's all they'll ever be is fucking rat losers. You know, anyone that talks this way to their girlfriend, like you tell me.
I fucking murder you, bitch. You watch. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking scumbag. You do that to me. You're a fucking piece of shit, bro.
Because you're wearing Ric Flair's stolen jewelry and I told them?
That's not. You're a fucking piece of shit, bro. You're a fucking piece of shit.
So now you're threatening to murder me.
You're a fucking piece of shit. I did not to you. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
That's what he
Let me
is.
tell you something. You looked very good in that.
In that film, right?
Yeah, you were focused.
Yeah,
You
there's
came right
so
in.
much I want to show you guys, but I can't. You know, I just can't. Signed a contract, but it was an absolute blessing to be a part of that. It's really big for the state, and it's a new experience for me. You know, I'm finally getting into acting, and this is the second film that I've been a part of, and it's only up from here, man. I'm gonna start applying for a bunch of different roles, and I got a bunch of things lined up, so nobody's gonna stop me. So it doesn't matter. Let them talk, and I'll just continue to rise up.
You know what you got to do? You got to get this thing on your phone or your computer, whatever called Backstage, and every
Yeah, I
day
know
they
about
send
it.
you. You know about it? It's great.
I know all about it. Come on, Sonny. I know all about.
What the fuck am I here for?
I don't know. You're my cohort. But yeah, there's some new news clips that are going to be coming out. I did an interview yesterday. They were interviewing the cast. So yeah, I introduced myself, and it's more intricate. So I think they're going to be. I don't think they wanted to oversaturate the news with it, but they did like 3 different episodes on it. So it's huge.
That's great. Thanks to the shitheads in New York, they'll be doing more
So
filming.
today, you guys are probably wondering, why are we here? Yeah, hopefully they do film in Connecticut, right? And
they don't want to film in New York anymore.
Listen, they won't go to New York. You know damn well they ain't gonna go to New York. So there's a bunch of things I want to show you guys. So there's a ton of different craziness going on. Everyone knows Sammy the Bull is one of the worst despicable rat scumbags out on the planet, right? So if you got Sammy the Bull trying to vouch for you, that means you're probably just as good as him, right? If not better at being a scumbag. So we got Gene Barillo went on Scammy the Bull's platform. You know, this Gene Barillo. the master jewel thief who can't seem to get it straight. The glizzy gobbler. So allegedly he went on Scamby the Bulls and they're all stroking each other under the table. And now he's walking around like he has some clout. Whatever happened to loyalty? Wasn't he doesn't John A. despise Sammy for taking his $3,000 and not delivering with the he's a tough guy act?
Right.
Why is his partner going on there? It shows you how much they got each other's backs, huh? Really does.
Maybe they broke up.
No, they're still together.
There's a lot of shuffling going on out there.
A lot of under the table shit going on. So now we got this situation.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, we got another rat fight. So this one is Hector Pagan against Dominic Dummy Dummy Dom. And Dummy Dom is quite upset that there's a new rat on the block. So
he's upset with Pagan?
Oh, man, terribly. So we're going to take a look at Pagan's interview with Doodoo Boy. Let's check it out.
Junior Pagan. Junior, you are really, in my estimation, one of the most interesting people ever associated with American organized crime. This is really a whirlwind because you are someone who we saw.
This is really a whirlwind. You're like one of the most amazing people associated with organized crime. This is a whirlwind interview breakthrough. What?
On television, right? You're on a TV show, Mob Wives. You've lived a fascinating life. You've done time in prison throughout your life. You were connected with all sorts of high-profile people, and you literally have disappeared for the last 6 or 7 years. My first
Make sure you get all that cocaine directly up the left nostril there, buddy.
question is, how are you? This went through a long period of time, you and I.
Huh?
I said he's talking fast.
Yeah, he's a little they're a little geeked up on this one.
I talked to you back and forth for a while. We're finally making this happen. How you doing?
I'm doing good at this point. I am. I was thinking about, why I was doing this and, and what's my reasoning and stuff like that. And I pretty much, seen a lot of different of these podcasts, and I've seen guys throw out these war stories and all this other type of stuff. And that's not what I'm really looking to do with the situation. I'd like to give a little background of my history and what intrigued me to get involved in this certain lifestyle and where it brought me to and where I wound up with it. So also to show the younger generation that may think this is all glamorous and stuff like that. It's anything but that. So with that, I'll just follow your lead. I'll answer all your questions. Whatever you need to know, I'm here for you.
I think
so. The gangster lifestyle, right, in the movies and shit, it is glamorized, and there's no problem with that as long as you don't follow through with the shit you're seeing on the screen.
Right.
You don't try to pretend you're a gangster. Like these guys couldn't stand up to the task when it was time to stand up and be a man and take your time like a man. They had an excuse why they wanted to cooperate. They all have an excuse. All of them.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's because of this one was going to do this. It's because this guy was stealing my money. It's because of this. Yep. They have no legitimate reasons. None of them can say.
Take care of me.
Yeah.
I call it it's mental masturbation. That's what it is.
Pagan is not even Italian. Wow, the most interesting person. Haha, Nadu kiss his ass. Don't you say? Come on, he don't kiss ass. He's not a kiss ass. Maureen, how are you? Vegas Pete, generic. Salvatore, Mike, what's good? Sammy the Mole. I mean, I don't know why you would be in a picture with Sammy all cheesing like he's the best thing. He's a despicable human being. And am I the only one that sees it like this?
Or did you see the picture with the three of them together? Sammy, Gene, and Reggiano?
Yeah, rats aren't made, they're born. That's a quote.
Did you see that picture or no?
Yeah, of course I did.
Didn't Sammy the Bull look like a marionette puppet next to those guys? He's about 100 pounds and about 3 feet tall, he looks.
And he's a compulsive liar. He goes on OC Shorts and completely fabricated a bunch of shit. He said talked about Alan Kaiser, that he didn't put the murder on Melito. He's a fucking liar.
Yep, I watched that
because
today.
there's parts of the story that don't add up.
Right.
The kid got shot running away. So
And he said he got shot running towards them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
got shot in
clear
the
up
back,
that
didn't he?
discrepancy, Sammy. Clear up that discrepancy.
Mm. And you know what? That's the first time I heard he was in a cast up to his thigh.
Was he?
That's what he said in that show today. So he had to lay down in the back because he broke his foot, and he had a cast on up to his thigh. That's why he couldn't actually go out and do the actual shooting. What? It's good. It's good stuff.
These guys are too much, man.
Yeah.
Too much. We got some more funny things to show you guys. Hold on.
I want to see the fight again.
No, you want to see the fight again?
It's hysterical.
All right, let's take another look. Listen to this most extraordinary interview ever. Breakthrough, this whirlwind.
I want to say right at the beginning is we obviously don't have hours on end to sit here in one discussion and talk about your entire life. I'm hoping over the next course of a long period of time, we can hear more about your story.
Well, a lot of it is douchebag
guy who has seen it all, you've been through it all, and
Right.
no one is
Right, and there was no reason for you to speak to me that way because to me, I laughed at him when he did that.
Do you think maybe he just viewed you as somebody he didn't want his daughter around? And you can't knock him for
No,
that.
no, that was his personality. It was intimidation.
Okay.
There was a lot of barking going on.
So what do you want and what you hear? Okay,
Yeah, there was a lot of barking and intimidation. I'm the type of guy, like, if you speak to me with respect, we'll get a lot further than if you threaten me.
Makes sense. I think that's pretty level-headed. That's most people's thoughts on things.
Right.
Okay, so
yeah.
you meet Renee, you hang out, you date, you eventually marry her.
Right.
You know from the show that you obviously have a long relationship. You eventually have kids with her, a son. But during your time in the street, I kind of want to get to know what you did, right? You were hanging around like PJ, Pisciotti, right? You were hanging around different people. What kind of things were you doing for Phenomenal Crime Family?
I'm a score guy.
Other than that, you were just ripping around. That was it. No bookmaking.
I'm a score guy. Yeah, I did. I had a realization of bookmaking. Those little friends that you're talking about, I just forgot about them. But my main source of income were strong-arm robberies. Like if there was a big load of weed coming in or a big shipment of this or that, we would have it set up to where we were going to take it from you.
So take me through that. So you get a phone call, right? And they said, "Hey, I got a line on marijuana."
Yeah. So we do our homework. We find out if these guys have any connections, say they're Albanians, say they belong to this crew, that crew, this, whatever. We do our homework, and we realize that either they're suckers, which means that there ain't nobody, or they belong to somebody, which means we might just let it go or take a shot and then return the money if something comes up out of it.
Okay.
And that's how it goes. Yeah.
So you're running in there, but you're not running in cold cock. You're not running in with the thought of we just don't care. We're cowboys. We're gonna do what we want. We're gonna sit on this place a little bit.
No, we play by the rules.
Yeah. So what would be the thought of? Let's say you did rob someone connected. The thought was you would just give it back. You didn't worry about they were gonna whack us or get rid of us or something.
No, that's where the politics comes in. So now, if I rob somebody from another family and they went around spreading word that their load got robbed and this, that, whatever, and it came down to I had some big loads of weed or whatever the frig it is, a load of guns, whatever. It comes down. It's a small world. And then you say to yourself, listen, go talk to them, tell them I got what I got. They want to give you a little something, we'll return whatever, and they'll always the favor down the road.
But you felt like due to the fact you had people behind you.
So you hear the majority of how they're talking, right? They don't mention Dominic the Donkey, right? But let's watch Dominic the Donkey's reaction to this interview.
Okay, we have sound now. We definitely have sound now.
He's definitely hurting for certain. Look at this guy, bro. Something's majorly wrong with this guy. Like, do you concur, Sonny?
Yeah, I'm looking at his eyes. This guy hasn't slept in a while.
Yeah, a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
$42 million. This is the $42 million man right here.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Or on my computer, but I have to go direct live. So that's what happened. Yes, I'm back on. Folks, wait till you hear all this BS that I went through just a little while ago. But we'll redo a story then. So I'll tell it and see how accurate I am with my thoughts, my wording, and stuff I'll mention. But you find people's true colors. That's for sure. Let me start with,
speak,
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I did say it. So glad to see everybody's coming back on. And here we go. Now it'll get even more juicier. So,
good.
And you know what, folks? I took down the other video because right away I got a text message from Jeff Nadu. Please take the video down where you use my content, I'll ask nicely, then my ad company will send copyright removal. It's not your content, and there's rules in place against this. I won't go public. No need for it. I don't take and use your content. I expect the same respect. I said, Jeff, have a nice day. I did not show your content. And right away, I called my attorney. So I have them on call 24/7.
I called my attorney because they're on call 24/7, but I don't sue people. We don't do that. But I called my attorney to counsel with them.
Donald Trump doesn't have his attorneys available 24/7.
He has the prosecutor, the FBI, he has them all on call 24/7. All these guys do.
Yeah, that's nice.
Especially Johnny and Gene. They're fucking all up the agents' asses. They're writing books with them and everything.
And she says, yes, even if you play it, and I'm not going to play back and forth. So,
you can't even talk,
he says
bro.
It doesn't matter. So basically I called him. I said, okay, go ahead and rat. LMAO.
Go ahead and rat.
We want to talk about rat stand-up guys, but over that. So again, he got salty. So then I called him. I had a few choice words for him, and then I blocked him. So I have to deal with him. You know what? But I'm going to tell it the way I want to tell it now. I was being kind with my words. I always held Jeff to a high regard. But after today, you know what, Jeff? The interview you did with Hector Pagan is disgraceful, disgusting, and you should know better. Are you that desperate for views, for people to come on your show? I held you high. I thought you had integrity, respect for yourself. Wow.
I thought you did too.
Wow.
It's so funny when they get angry at other cooperators and start going in on them. It's hilarious. It's like putting two rats in a cage, just having them go at it, right?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
There they go.
He's talking about integrity, man. You believe this shit?
Put a scumbag garbage can on like that. Hector.
Ooh, choice words, huh?
Garbage can.
For people to come on your show? I held you high. I thought you had integrity, respect for yourself. Wow. You put a scumbag garbage can on like that. Hector Pagan. And people, I'll go into it for the people that don't know, because I had to take the video down because Jeff was going to claim copyright infringement. You know what? I never filed any copyright, never went after anybody on YouTube. Anyone, no matter.
Fucking liar. He is a fucking liar.
What anybody said, I filed a lawsuit. I didn't file.
Wait, what? Did he just misslip his words? Huh? Wait, what?
Was going to claim copyright infringement. You know what? I never filed any copyright, never went after anybody on YouTube. Anyone, no matter what anybody said, I filed a lawsuit. I didn't file a lawsuit. E.G. Vodka filed a lawsuit against them.
You're a fucking liar, Dominic.
He never filed a lawsuit?
He is the fucking catalyst behind the bullshit. And he knows it. And he knows it's fraudulent bullshit. And look where I still am. Huh? You didn't get no money, and you're not going to take me off of YouTube, so you can try. Carry on.
For disparaging remarks. People call me a rat, a scumbag, a lowlife. I'm cool with it.
Because you are one.
He's cool
with it. Never, you know. And I thought Jeff was better than that. But he's not. He's not. He's that desperate to have Hector on and not ask tough questions or disregard what Hector has done, which is public knowledge. People, do you know with Hector, when he cooperated, he told the government he'd wear a wire. Federal prosecutors, and then he talks about, in an interview, about how he didn't hurt anybody, how the people that went away, because of him, only got a few years, 6 months, 2 months, 4 months, 8 months. You know why, people? Because the federal prosecutors were reluctant to put him on the stand. You know why? Because Hector lied to them. And once he gets on the stand, it would be known. Hector shot somebody in the leg. They did a robbery, shot the guy in the leg. And Hector told the government it was one of his co-defendants that shot it. Hector says he didn't shoot it. He wasn't the guy who did the shooting. It was one of his co-defendants. So yes, the government was reluctant. They put everybody who had a case they had on, offered them sweet plea deals, way below the timeline they were looking at.
So Hector Pagan is lying and Dominic's telling the truth. Is that what he says? Because he's a fucking straight blatant liar right there on the screen. Right?
Well, he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth about Hector lying.
Huh? I'm confused. I'm confused. Come again?
That's how he convinces himself.
How does that work?
I'm telling the truth right now about Hector being a liar. Oh,
Pink Panther says, "Hey Nadu, you seen the entire Sopranos season? How many times? I'm guessing though. That's it on replay 24/7. Now he's a gangster, right? He's part of it. Wow. They grow big balls when they watch Sopranos, huh? They watch Sopranos, all of a sudden they're fucking James Gandolfini and shit. They think they're in the fucking movie.
Look what Salvatore just wrote.
Yeah, if Frankenstein was in the mob, equals Dominic Sicali. This guy's slow. I think he ate paint chips when he was a banana captain. I think he sat on the porch eating paint chips while they were meeting. He must have. Mob Rats 1, what's going on? How are you? He was eating paint chips 100%. He got on the small bus. Here, let's watch this. I'll be right back. All right, Sonny, check out.
Guilty, please. So Hector Garbage Can doesn't get on the stand. But you have people like Jeff Nadu actually protecting him, putting him out there, thinking like he's the next coming in the genre. Okay? And then Hector, what pissed me off most of all, said the reason why he told was because his co-defendant, Richie Riccardi, was going to tell on him. Listen, Richie Riccardi's doing life in prison because of Hector. Hector was the one who told the government Richie shot the guy when Richie didn't shoot the guy. It was Richie Riccardi, Ronnie Petrino, and Nicky DiCarlo. Nicky DiCarlo died of a drug overdose. They were all using drugs, partying. And so was Junior. Junior, I was away with in the Woodsack units. Stone cold junkie to the max.
Uh-oh.
He was on so many meds in there. We called him Thorazine Shuffle. That means...
No, that's what they say when the med cart comes down. Dummy Dom. That's what they say. When the med cart comes and you got to go get your medication. Both of you guys are on the Thorazine Shuffle. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He looks like he took one too many sleeping pills before this fucking stream, doesn't he?
You know what he sounds like? That he's taking schizo medicine.
You think
when
so?
you got like that form of schizophrenia or whatever it is, they give you this medicine and you end up talking like you're walking through quicksand.
Yeah, because he can't hold it together, right? Is that why?
Right. Yep. Have you noticed he keeps looking down at his notes?
Yeah, why does he do that? Like, what's the deal with that? So I have some exclusive content I'm going to be bringing you about Mr. Sicali, some information that I found out about him. And you guys might be surprised to see this. Cool, you might be surprised. But I got the ins on Mr. Sicali, and we're going to dig deep into his story about his little robbery with the drugs and killing the guy. Yeah, we're going to really see what's going on with Mr. Sicali and his position and all that. Because he plays like he's this big banana capo. But I don't think he was everything he was stacked up to be. I didn't know they could stack shit that high.
wore a wire. I'm cool with that. And I know I'm not in the mafia life. I know that. But Junior went and wore a wire against his father-in-law, a guy who he looked up to as a father.
What?
That's a very good comparison.
Isn't that ironic that he would even say something like that?
Thank you, Guy.
Hey, Bill, Sonny, keep up the good work. Thanks, Guy. Mike, what's going on, man? I'm playing whack-a-mole. It's too funny. Did
you know what
collect
amazes
prepay
me?
from Sammy? Who knows? I don't think he did.
They all, he got it back now. That's why they're pals.
Oh, now they're all buddies, right? Because he got the money back from.
He's giving him $20 a month
from Mr. Gangster over there.
But they all talk and act like they deserve a badge because now they're admitting that they were cooperators. How do you justify that in your head?
Listen, they don't say, they cooperated to stay out of prison. They don't say that. They don't say the truth.
No,
Why?
they just say I cooperated. I had no choice. I had no money. They took this away. They took my business away. Nobody took care of me while I was in jail. They didn't hook up my commissary. They didn't do anything. They just wanted me to rot away. So I had no choice. I didn't want to do it. Oh, stop the bullshit. My God.
It's such bullshit. All of it. It's insane. I don't even know why. I don't know why they would be up there bragging about anything. These guys are not. They're not gangsters. When it was time to stand up and be a gangster, they chose to cooperate. Like they don't have it in them. So now they want to come on YouTube and play gangster. It's just confusing. It's very confusing. No. Don't you agree?
You would think it goes the other way, that they would never want to talk about that openly on TV, you know, but they come right out like it's crazy to me. Look what Pink Panther said. He said, we need a 24-hour show with you two. I would watch this forever. Thank you for doing this. Nice.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I got a show tonight, and I'm going to be interviewing Anthony Farrakano from Boston's North End.
Yeah.
He's an actor as well. He's been in a lot of movies, man.
Yeah.
I was in the movie. I was in a Ben Affleck and Matt Damon's movie, The Undesirables, with Anthony Farrakano was playing a cop.
No kidding.
And, yeah. I was just in the background getting interviewed by the fake news station, but he was playing a cop, like he's in it. And I don't know if they're going to use the part that I was in, but it really doesn't matter. I got to experience it, and
you got a credit now.
And now I'm in I'm in a film. Like
now you got to start your own IMBD.
Yeah, I had some. I'll talk to you about that after.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get back to the riled up Dominic.
People could barely walk. They're zombies. Didn't shower for days. Disgusting. 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 And Jeff Nadu wants to promote this guy, stick up for this guy. Like he's the next coming. So with that, Junior testified in one trial against Richie Riccardi, who's actually the son of Christy Tick, which Christy Tick had, I guess, with his girlfriend, and Ronnie Petrino. I did time with all three, Richie, Ronnie, and Nikki. Nikki in Lewisburg, Ronnie in various prisons, Allenwood, Schuylkill, Kill. We were all over together, even in MDC Brooklyn when I caught my case. And Richie in Cumberland, Maryland. All stand-up guys, 100%.
And you're not, Dominic. That's the difference. Stand-up guys, you should not be talking about stand-up guys because you are not one of them. Like, that's the bottom line.
I knew that was coming.
Delusional thinking these people have. Am I wrong?
No. And Pagan didn't even talk about him on the They Do thing. So what's he getting all upset about?
I don't know. He's very upset. I think because he shared his rat juice with him.
Yeah.
You know, his rat platform. When they found out he wasn't getting Joey Merlino on, he pouted in the corner for a couple days, you know? Oops, wrong picture. My bad. Oops.
That's definitely the wrong picture.
Yeah. Oops, wrong picture. My bad.
You are so crazy.
Hold on, I got a video I want to share with you guys.
I did this to the door. I pushed the door in.
In this Airbnb, right?
Yes, I pushed the door.
And whose card is on file here?
Yours. But I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix the door for you.
So if I get charged for this,
you're not being charged.
I'm suing you. I'm taking you to court.
I'm fixing it.
He's fixing you. Don't worry, he's fixing you.
Well, you know what?
Hashtag save Ruffin.
I never saw that part before when she said, "Whose card is on file here?"
Hers.
It's her apartment.
He doesn't have one. No, it's an Airbnb. They rented it. She rented it with her card.
Is that right?
And he broke the fucking door
And he
down.
broke the door? Oh, my God.
Hey, don't worry. He's going to have a wiener truck before you know it. He wants his own wiener truck. That's what he said. Italian wieners. That's what he wants to sell.
What kind of rat seat armor hot dogs?
All right, let's get back to the talent.
And you know what? I got to give it to them. And to put a bad label on somebody that's doing life that you gave life to, you're a piece of shit, Junior.
What?
And you know what, Jeff? You're just as bad.
Is he saying that because he doesn't talk bad about Bassiano, but he put him in prison for the rest of his life? So
for the rest of his life.
Yeah, for the rest of his life. Let that sink in. For the rest of his life. This guy
if there's any truth to that, okay.
Yeah.
I can understand that. You want to take a shot at the guy, but to go off like this, like it's something personal, it doesn't make sense.
It sounds personal to me, doesn't it?
Yep, it sure does.
Just as bad. I lost all respect for you after tonight. You're going to tell me to take down a video because I used your verbiage in there. I played the recording. That's okay. I'll come back out. You just lost somebody who was truthful to you, who would always help you out. And I see your game. Now I know why Barstool dropped your ass. Stupid ass. Anyway, you see, I'm hot. But it's all good. And really, it's disgusting. What other notes do I have? I'm allowed to read my notes. So,
what's up, Brian? How you doing?
Really, it is a shame. It is a shame. So at least I could say one thing. You know, all these commentators out there, these people, they think they're reporters like Jeff Nadu. He's a reporter. No.
I thought he was his friend. Now he's got all this stuff to say about him, right?
Yeah, they broke up.
It's kind of odd. Like
everyone's breaking
he must
up.
have felt this way the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, breaking up's hard to do these days.
He must have met another reporter.
It's crazy, man. He must have.
A reporter digs for the truth or tries to. Jeff, you're just looking for views or have somebody on new, like you know everything. You know why I lost a lot of respect for you after tonight. So you just, now I see why Joey Molino walked away from you. Didn't want to have you on. Now I see. But, you know, he knows better because you guys are from Philly anyway. But
it was because of you, Dominic.
Wow.
He didn't want to go on a platform that had rats on it.
This shit breaks my heart.
It really does, right? I'm like torn up by this shit. I really am. I'm gonna lose sleep over this.
Look what it's doing to me. My picture keeps disappearing.
I know.
I'm so upset. There we go. Whew, that's how to take.
Hold on. Maybe I could cheer you up.
You see him and Ruggiano just did I don't know, it was like for an hour and a half long. Just the two of them.
The non-made members talking about made men, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but it is so funny because they're both trying to talk over each other and show how much they know and who they ran with. And it's so bizarre. Ooh.
First place. First place. Hey, they're
I didn't know
gangsters.
prisons had.
They want to be gangsters now, right? They couldn't be
But
gangsters on the
I didn't know
street.
prisons had proms.
I didn't
They have a
either.
prom every year.
Yeah, they do.
That's very nice.
I think Gino wins it every year. He's there every year, right? He goes back every year. I think hold on a second. I think what's his name wants his jewelry back. Before you know it, you'll see him in this fucking getup again. Don't
Supposedly
worry.
he was threatened with that.
Only a matter of time.
They want him to get off YouTube. He's like supposedly been ordered to get off YouTube.
Yeah, it was a while ago. So
But just
listen,
again, yeah, go ahead.
I think that I'm not the one that said anything about this Ric Flair. It's his girlfriend that put him on blast, not me.
That's the truth.
I'm just sharing the message. Here, let's take a listen.
I might fucking murder you, bitch. You watch. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking scumbag. You do that to me. You're a fucking piece of shit, bro.
Because you're wearing Ric Flair's stolen jewelry and I told them?
That's not. You're a
It
fucking
is.
piece of shit, bro. You're a fucking piece
So
of
now
shit.
you're threatening to murder me.
You're a fucking piece of shit. I did not to you. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? How do you do that to somebody? I might fucking murder. I did not to you. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Wow.
That is pure panic.
I need to talk to you about sobriety. I'm struggling. Drink every day. It's rough. You could reach out, man. Hit up my email, BillStaxx2021. James, what's going on? Maureen, how are you? Joey Pope, how are you? Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Yeah, Dom's mad because Nadu cheated on him with the gun. Hey, man, I know what it's like to struggle with addiction. And if anyone out there is struggling, just know it doesn't have to be the end. It could be the beginning of a new life. You could start right now. You don't have to wait. I was stuck in that cycle of addiction for a long time, and I finally was able to break free from it. And I feel like I'm living a whole different life. I don't promote any of this violence and the bullshit that these type of guys promote. I'm about doing good for the community and being a better man every day. I don't glorify these people. That's why I put them on blast, because they're idiots. And that's it. And it's not about them cooperating. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say that. Like, I'm not in the mafia. I never was a gangster. I thought I was a gangster, and didn't work out too well for me. So I changed things up. Now I'm on YouTube. And for people to be like, oh, you interviewed Larry Mazza. He doesn't act the way that these people act. It's a big difference. And I'm not a gangster. I don't live up to the gangster standards. I don't give a shit what your standards are. And that's that. First time I got alive, keep calling out the rats, 100%. If they act like dirt bags, they're going to get called out. And that's it. The bottom line. It's really not about them cooperating. If it was about them cooperating, I'd go after a whole bunch of people. But I don't, you know?
Right.
It's about how they act after. Like, they claim to be helping children. They're selling baseball bats, talking about murders, and they're glorifying the bullshit. They want people to fear them and be afraid and this and no, you're not scaring anybody.
No.
So
no. And you're really not impressing anybody.
No, they look dumb as hell, man. And for Gene, I got a message for you, Gene. You want to talk about my family and this and that. It's because you have no moral compass. And I understand, you know, but one day you will have to answer for your words. And that's all I'm going to say. So
right.
Carry on, fucking pucker lips.
It's just ridiculous. And Junior, Junior wore a wire way longer than 4 days, folks. He said in the interview he only wore the wire 4 days. That's another lie. I didn't want to hurt my father-in-law. You're the one who gave your father-in-law the case. Your father-in-law just came home from prison, and here you are wiring up. Then you'd say, you made an innuendo, Junior. Joe Messino saved you. And then at the end, you stated that you were looking at 4 life sentences. You had 4 bodies, Junior? I didn't know that. Hope the government knows that, though. Hope they know that. And again, Junior's talking about with kids, just wound up arrested again. I don't know for what, because I really don't.
I don't know for what. For what? James, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Anyone that wants to donate, you can donate through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Zelle, all that good shit. Bro, you should do a podcast on how to get sober. Yeah, people like this mob shit when I clown these mob rats, but I plan on doing something similar.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many prayers going out for you, Brian.
Yeah, man. Just try to hold on, man, one day at a time. And if you're like, if you drink every day, you got to go seek medical help, you know? You don't want to just stop drinking. Because you can have
putting it out here,
seizures,
that's a big step.
Who's he talking about? No, he's talking about Hector Pagan, the one who ratted against who'd he cooperate against? Renee's father, Renee Graziano's father, TG.
Right.
Troll people's history. But you know what Jeff put out there when I told Jeff that Junior was lying?
Powerful people. You just thought, no, it's all right. If I get caught, we'll just have to give some back. It's not a big deal.
Exactly. Yeah, it wasn't going to be like a death sentence type thing, unless it was somebody that was just, cold cocked and wild and shit like that. But that normally doesn't happen like that.
How often were you doing these? Were you doing them weekly? How much money are you making? Are you doing well with this financially?
Well, the last robbery I did was just, about the James Donovan one.
Well, I'm talking about like early. Like, that was the issue in your life that maybe you just.
With me, the score guy. Oh, he's a great score guy. He'll get it done in 2 seconds. There's no problem.
The score guy. This guy's the score guy. They got a drug addict as the score guy. That's how they do things? I'm just kidding.
I thought he meant Scores, the strip club.
I don't know, maybe. Maybe sweep the floor and Scores.
So your reputation precedes you, and people come to you with that, and that's what your title becomes.
Obviously, you seem like you have a lot of respect for someone like Joe Messino. Seems you have a little respect at times for someone like a TG. Obviously, you're a guy who was known to do what he had to do. I'll ask you this: was there a guy in that life you remember that they were just a mean motherfucker? They weren't built like all the others. Did you meet
Dom Cicali was the guy.
Anybody like that?
That I knew that were way above the average. That's what you're asking me?
Yeah.
I had a score partner. His name was Scotty Body Count. He was a Jewish kid. He got killed. He was a little too wild. Then you got guys like Tommy Karate.
You met Tommy Karate?
I met Tommy Karate. We didn't know each other like that. I was younger. It was a whole different generation. But there was some, like growing up, the Carini brothers. My friend Frankie Smith was a tough guy. You know what I mean? So my little circle of guys, they were all.
These dudes hear about someone in the neighborhood, and all of a sudden they knew him, right? They knew him.
Oh, that's all the time.
Dom,
I just saw him the other day.
No, Jeff.
Who? Tommy Karate?
Right?
Walking down
No,
the
that's
street.
what they say. I just saw him the other day.
Yeah, I'm with him all the time. What do you
Yeah.
mean? These people are nuts, man. They're living in a delusion. Like, they think they're really still gangsters. And they cooperate.
But when you were back in that world, when you're in that world and you're living with all these bullshit stories and everything, it's not going anywhere. So nobody says anything, nobody questions you. But to put it out here like this in the open, they don't even realize how ridiculous they sound. They really don't.
They sound
like this whole rant here by him. I don't get it. He's acting like he's jealous. Like, why are you interviewing him?
Yeah, like he's really jealous.
I'm your
about it all.
mentor. How come you didn't check with me first? It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. He hopped over the pecking order. I don't know,
man. He's acting hurt. He's hurt by this.
Very hurt. Really hurt.
Jeff, that's not my opinion. I was with Junior in the Witsack unit. So was Sammy the Bull. So was Joey Caves. And the only thing they could ever say about me, I acted like a punk against Joey Caves. He was always picking on me. And I was backing down from him. I didn't want to get in trouble. After I put that kid in the hospital, they told me next person I put my hands on, they're going to rip my agreement up. That's why I never had an altercation with Joey Caves, but he punked me every day. Every day he was on me.
What?
You know, and there was one time he tried punking me and he saw like I was just in a bad mood. That I said, F this. Come on. And he stayed back, like smirking, like, yeah, oh, I'm getting to you. No, but come on. You want to go? We go. And he didn't go. But thank God, I wasn't looking for it anyway. That's the only thing anybody could say about me.
Med call. Could be that's why you didn't go. Med call.
As far as in the units. And Junior's even saying, yeah, I left the unit. I left the witness protection program. I went to the institution, to population. Made it sound like population. And
he did make it sound like he left the WITSEC program and went to population, like he was on a regular yard. It's not the case. They don't put cooperators on a regular yard. He was protected, and that's the bottom line. But that guy did try to say like he tried to make it seem like he was on a regular yard and he was getting along with the Aryan Brotherhood and all these gang members. Yeah, they're on a dropout yard. Like,
see, there you go. He's telling the truth about the lies.
You guys have all like they already cooperated. They got agreements. They can't like be around people who are about their business. They're around other cooperators who are trying to go home. So pretty dangerous, huh?
But yeah, I'm scared.
He's accepted me. I told them my story and they accepted me. They just said, we have to secure the tables, the TVs, and this is our section, but they accepted me.
Same thing as Sammy Gravano. The ABs accepted Sammy, right? In the witness program.
And he was hanging with Sammy. I didn't know that.
I guess so.
But Junior, you failed to say you were in a dropout yard. The ABs that accepted you are the same ABs that accepted Sammy because you all were rats. All the ABs in there in the dropout yards are rats. They're no good. They can't go into population. So yes, birds of a feather flock together. So that's why you were accepted, Junior. And Sammy too, with his Odin tattoo. Boy, these guys, like, they're legends. And Junior talks about, well, I'm here. I'm sick of hearing war stories. Junior, you're making up stories. You just a drug addict. You talking about you had sit-downs?
Type of people. So, like, if you want to say, how do you consider that normal? Because that's what the man was. So you felt like it was normal, right?
Yeah, we heard Junior Gotti say that. Junior Gotti made a point at one point that everybody in Howard Beach, they were all bookmakers or loan sharks. Everybody did it. And everybody thought it was normal because everybody did it. So you felt like what you were doing was normal. I mean, you even made a point early in this interview where you said, I asked you if you did bookmaking. You said that was just little shit. You didn't even, like most people would say, well, that's illegal, right? But to you, that's just a little thing. Like, you don't care about doing a year for bookmaking, do you?
No. Those are little side things that you made money with. It's like little extra pocket money.
So in the 2000s, obviously you had your marriage, you had a son. Did that change you at all, having a kid? Did that change your ways in any way? Did you ever think, like, maybe I should get out of this at some point?
Well, Jeff, when you get involved at such a young age, you do.
Captains and underbosses? Who would say you were a junkie on the street? You're not even Italian. Who would sit down with you over a sit down? You know what a sit down is, folks? A sit down is when there's a beef, when an altercation occurs or a situation arises, and two mob guys of different families have to sit down on behalf of the civilians or the guys around them or around the.
Here's a sit down.
Or it has to do with other mob guys. But Junior sat down with Mafia men because they respected him.
This was their sit down. This is what it looked like.
Come on. This is how much medication this guy's taking. He's out of his mind, lost his mind. And Jeff is right with him. Really. And people, I'm sorry I have to take down the video.
Got a new show coming out. This one's going to be premiering tomorrow. Cousins, Part 1, starring Anthony Ruggiano and Eugene Barillo. Cousins.
Because they're cousins, identical cousins.
But Jeff did tell me that I used his content. He was going to write up a complaint. You know what? I just took it down. I saved him the trouble. I asked my lawyer, is he right? She said, yes. Cool. I'll respect that, but you're not going to hit my freedom of speech. So I'll come back on.
What? You're not going to hit my freedom of speech?
She doesn't even know what happened. Most of the people don't know what happened. So, I'm comfortable. I'm not comfortable that I cooperated. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm comfortable where I am today. I'm going to live the rest of my life. And I'm never going back to jail. This whole situation that I'm in right now has nothing to do with the streets. It was just...
His ass is going back to prison. You know that? He got arrested again recently. And now he was on He had a cooperation agreement and he just got arrested recently.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna dig into that so you guys can see what it is. We're gonna
I'll do some
dissect the
digging for you
case.
too.
Yeah.
So Chicali thinks that he has no feathers, right?
No, I guess
said
he
all-
thinks, yeah.
Birds of a
'cause
feather
birds of a
flock
feather.
together. So he's featherless.
Yeah,
Wow,
he's
that's amazing.
featherless. And the
He's
other
featherless.
guys take all the blame, right?
Yeah.
Open door. I have thick skin. And
Oh,
the
that's
reason
why.
why I haven't been on, I've been sick. I'm trying to get better first. I have to get better for me to be on. So that's just the way it is. So let's take some comments.
Maybe you stop drinking, Dom. Maybe that'll fucking help you out. Stop drinking.
That's
Maybe
why he
you'll
doesn't have
a
feathers.
yeah.
His skin is too thick and the feathers can't grow. I get it.
His
I
skin
get
is
it now.
thin and he's bushy with feathers, man.
As we go, we'll have it. Hey, Sizzle, good job. I don't know what the hell that means. I'm back. Good evening, Dom, from Raleigh, North Carolina. Mosey, I know you are. Let's see. Okay,
Sizzle.
yes. Who else do we have?
Let's
Sizzle.
say yes. He tries to stay
I
on
want to know who
track, right?
I want to know who Sizzle is.
Sizzle's been in the chat before.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
Sizzle Lips.
No, sizzle lips. Yeah, catcher mitt lips. We all know who that is. Cousins.
Hello, mother. Hello, father.
No integrity. None of these guys. It was fun, girls.
That's one of my favorite. I just got
Look at
laid.
this one, huh? What about this one?
Whoa. It looks like look at Sam. He looks like a Purdue chicken. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, where does feathers go, bro? Too
Holy
much.
shit.
I'll be right back.
ZG. Excuse me. Why would Jeff not want you to play his stuff? It's public. You know why? Because Jeff milked the show. Jeff is so hard up for ratings and subs again. He milked the show. He put a scumbag lowlife on his show, lying trash bag, trash can, garbage can, as John Gotti Jr. would say, trash can on his show, and he milked it. He milked it. Junior lie after lie after lie, let it go. So that's why. And really, I lost all respect for Jeff. All respect after this one. So, who do we have? D-Truth. D-Truth. As bad as Nadu may be, Nadu is 1,000 times the man Carnice Jeff is.
Too funny, man. I can't. These guys are just too much.
Everybody's getting shot today.
It's hilarious. I think it's hilarious when they fight. It's you know, they give us a show.
Especially look at this. This is great.
You need some sound effects.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It slaps. And then it could go with this sound
I
effect.
did this to the door. I pushed the door in.
In this Airbnb, right?
Yes, I pushed the door.
And
I'm
whose
gonna
card
get it
is on
fixed.
file here?
Yours. But I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix the door for you.
So if I get charged for this,
You're not being charged.
I'm suing you. I'm taking
I'm
you to
fixing
court.
you. I'm fixing it.
Put those sound effects in with that fight thing. And every once in a while, put in a ow. Ow, that hurt.
Jewelry for sale.
Doesn't he look scared of her every time they have a confrontation?
He looks
Or is it the
terrified.
camera?
He looks
terrified.
terrified
Exactly
every
right.
single time. Terrified.
Yep.
Hey, it is
She's
what
got
it
the
is,
power to
man.
send them back.
They'll never learn.
Mike Sulla.
They'll
Chicali
be
is a
where they're
chicken hawk.
at. They'll be
I
where
say
they're
that
at.
ain't no chicken hawk, son.
Nah. I said, I'll keep climbing and they'll just stay where they're at. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any bearing on my life whatsoever. Like things are going really great and I can't complain, you know? Got a lot of great things in the future coming up. You guys will see all the stuff I've been working on.
And just like they brought all the shit on themselves, you brought all the good on yourself.
Yeah.
So enjoy it.
I got no one to blame but myself for everything that I'm getting.
Thank God Nadu's around. I'll blame him.
It's about helping people and try to be a better man. That's what it's about. It's not about anything else, you know?
Better human.
I don't care about being a tough guy. I don't care about none of that shit. It doesn't mean anything. Anyone that needs to explain how tough they are is corny. It's fucking corny. Yeah, the bottom line is they aren't.
All right.
Because they can't handle they couldn't handle when it was time to be a man and stand on your gangster shit, right? But now they want to come out here on the internet and oh, I was this and that. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. That's what I don't understand is why people look up to Sammy Gravano the way that they do. It's disgusting. And a lot of people say, oh, he was going to turn on John. John was going to throw him under the bus. Doesn't matter. He took an oath. And you're supposed to hold up to it regardless.
Right.
They couldn't do that.
Well, as smart as he thinks he is, they got him good, the feds. You know, they doctored up a tape a little bit, and it sounded like he was getting ready to kill him. So he went to save himself. And the feds went behind the door and laughed their ass off.
Real gangsters
Oldest
never
trick in the world. That's right.
100%. Real gangsters don't cooperate with the law. They don't pretend to cooperate. They don't do none of that shit. They follow
at any level in that life, or even where you came from, or where I came from, and everything else. What's the number one rule? Never talk.
Don't talk to the cops.
Ever.
Don't talk to the cops.
Listen, I can do a deal for you. Good. Talk to my lawyer about it. I'm not talking. That's it. Once you say that one little sentence, they can't talk to you anymore. You can't get in trouble. They can't do a thing.
And the bottom line is that gangster shit, the gangster life is over. It's dead. It's been dead.
Gone. I don't
These
know where
guys they're trying to relive their oats and they're trying to be something they're not. And it's fucking hilarious. I think it's funny because they give me content.
And they're taking shots at, you know, whoever's out there today in the streets, calling them pussies and this and that, and, you know, kids, and they're making 19-year-old kids, and it's terrible. And
all that will catch up with them. All of it will catch up with them. It's good.
That's what I was just going to say. Of course it will.
But
and
it's
then they said the genre's dying anyway. What?
Maybe his. Maybe his is. My numbers are going through the roof. So,
well, how can he exist anymore? He doesn't have Chicali with him. That's it. He's done.
He'll just attach himself to another rat, you know. But I got another show that I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm going to be dropping another show. Hold on, let me see if I got the thing ready. If you guys like MC clubs, motorcycle clubs, I got Mooch from the Mongols. He was the Mongols president for a while. He was in the Vagos, the Mongols, and he's been on my show before. Yeah, he was in the Vagos too.
Oh.
So, dropping part 1 tonight.
Vagos were a tough little MC boy.
Yeah,
right.
And when he started working with them, they weren't a 1% club.
They were not. It took them a while to get there. Oh, look. Oh, I've seen him.
Yeah, he's been on quite a few shows.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah. I got a long interview with him, and part 1's going to be dropping today. You don't want to miss it. And if you want to see longer episodes of it, join the membership and you will get a lot more content. Mob Rat Hunter, how are you? Thanks for joining me.
The membership at Patreon, you mean?
No, the membership on YouTube. You can join
okay.
Patreon too. Patreon, I'm going to be uploading a ton of content. So if you want to see exclusive stuff you can't see on YouTube, go to Patreon. The link's in the description of this video.
Atta boy. Could you believe at one time he was the most feared guy out there?
He's back.
Let go of my hair.
Come on, Gene. Kick the door in.
I did it. I did it. I pushed your hair
to the door. I pushed the door in.
I pushed the door in.
The paper door.
Hey, man. It's all good.
I did it. I pulled your hair out.
But I can't wait, man. Did you hear the guy from Home Alone got DUI? There's a video of him getting arrested for DUI. Maybe I'll go over that one tomorrow.
Macaulay Culkin, that guy?
The guy, no, Home Improvement. Home Improvement, not Home Alone.
Tim Allen?
One of the kids. The one that
one of
played
the
the
kids?
older kid. Yeah, the one that played the older kid.
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
It's a
we go
shame
over
what
that
they-
tomorrow if you want. You want to go over it tomorrow, his arrest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame
we'll
what
plan
happens to
that.
these kids.
So we're gonna plan a show for tomorrow to go over the guy from Home Improvements DUI.
Yeah.
We'll get the video, I'll get it all ready, and we'll go over it and have some laughs. And I'm gonna have Sonny Grasso with me.
I'll be
And
back, brother.
I got a show tonight. You don't want to miss it with Anthony Farrakano from the North End Stories. We're gonna talk about what he thinks about these mafia rats. And there's a lot more content to come. So hit the like button. And go check out Sonny Grasso. He's on Patreon. You're on YouTube too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
No, I can't go on
his
YouTube.
link. I'll get his link and put it in the description of this video for his Patreon. Make sure you guys go join his Patreon, join mine, join the membership if you want to see exclusive content. There's a ton of content on the way. I got so many interviews. JC from Wrong to Strong. I got Frank DiMatteo.
Oh.
There's a whole bunch. Part 3 of Larry Mazza will be out tomorrow. There's a whole bunch. So if you like this content, you want to give anyone a shout out before we go?
Yeah. Say hi to Dominic.
You're going to get served. What time tonight? Probably around 10. So if you guys like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this content too fucking bad, start your own podcast. I appreciate you. And remember, don't be a bitch or a donkey.